Committee will now have consideration House Bill 58. Representative Alfieri.
This looks very familiar. Once again, Mr. Chairman, thank you, and representatives, thank you. House Bill 11 will amend existing law to remove school bond and levy election dates in August and March. And I was preparing testimony for this morning, and I received an email from someone that I think really does a good job of laying it out better than I could. So let me just get to that. The consolidated election plan hasn't worked out as planned. I'm an election judge who's worked elections both before and since the consolidation of the plan. We see very low voter turnout for the March and August elections. And as a result, many times taxpayers end up with higher property tax bill because they probably don't know about single issue levy or bond elections. School districts have an opportunity to stack the votes in their favor with March and August interim elections. Primary and general elections get greater voter turnout. Thus, a much larger number of people who will be affected by levies and bonds will have the opportunity to voice their opinions through the ballot box. The March and August elections cost taxpayers a lot of money that can be saved by running just 2 elections per year. So I think that states it very succinctly, and the numbers actually that we are looking at, and Senator Trakel, who's helped with this legislation, has put together a list of some of the costs, and we're looking at a savings of, in one election cycle, about $1 million for the counties in administering the election. And the turnout that was referenced in that email from a very nice person, typically you're looking at 2 and 3 and 13% turnout, which is, I think, obviously not representative of the population who are affected by these levies. And I just think it's not right to have such a small percentage of the population determining how tax money will be spent. We know that the turnout's much greater in the primary season and obviously in the general election season. And I think we want to move the elections for bonds and levies just to that period. So I ask for your support in this bill, and I will stand for questions.
Thank you, Representative Alfieri. Are there